Hi folks, welcome to another BOSSII video tutorial. This one's on staff management time and attendance and the payroll preparation report as well. So we'll just go into BOSSII Admin and we'll open up management and we go to shift information. So shift information shows all the different shifts that we've had in the venue, and that's from the moment that we opened up to today. We're going to look at the week ending the 15th of March, so Sunday the 15th of March. So as you can see here, we didn't open on the Sunday the 15th of March, so there's a shift for the 14th, 13th, 12th, 11th, 10th and 9th. So 6 days worth of shifts right there. But we're going to do the payroll for that week and also adjust all the time and attendance hours. So if we open up any one of those days in that week, and I'll show you how to confirm the hours and change it to suit. So we'll open up Wednesday the 11th, and we'll go to change staff times. So we have a list of all of our employees in here that started on the Wednesday the 11th of March. And as you can see, you've got Chris, Duncan, and Flavia, Harry, Jamie. We've got a whole heap of all the staff. Some are red and some are black. The ones that are in red, they've gone over their rostered allocation of hours, so it's more a visual warning. So we thought that they were going to do 9 hours. They ended up doing 11, so it's a bit of a red warning. And the ones who are in black obviously have done either exactly on their rostered time or less. So in this case, Wendy did 5.75, whereas she was budgeted to do 6 hours. Okay, so we have, for example, Katrina. So Katrina did 2 shifts. So she started at 6 a.m., finished at 9:45. Then she came back and did 10:15 to 10:15. So she really didn't do anything there. But if we want, we can put a break in there for her if she did work a break. So we just tag new break and press new Katrina. And we'll just put a break in for 9:30. 9:30 a.m. to 9:45. 9:45 a.m. Okay, so she's now done exactly on her rostered hours. So she's gone from red to black. She started at 6 a.m., went to 9:45, and had a break at 9:30. Not really proper, but it doesn't matter. If we go and have a look at Nathan, for example, and we want to adjust Nathan's staff times, so we click on the shift. So you obviously can't touch the roster because the roster is a budgeted time, whereas the shift is the actual, and that's what we change. We change the actual shift or break, but we don't change the roster. So we click on shift and just go edit shift. And let's say worked until 10:45, so 10:45 a.m. Okay. Oh, he worked 6 p.m., so let's just change that time to p.m. And we could see that it was in negative there, and that's why we now can change that to p.m., and it's now 4.75, and press OK. All right, so that is a list of all of our people and what times they worked. So this would be adjusted either on the day or days after, up until the point where you need to do your payroll report. So you can always come into shift information. So long as the person has actually closed the shift for the day, you'll see the shift list right there. So for Wednesday, the 11th of March, that shift was closed at 10:13 p.m. So the moment it was closed at 10:13 p.m., an entry in the shift information list will then be created. Okay, so we've had a look at how to adjust our staff times and how to view them, and we'll just press back. And now we'll just go to our reports. Now, the wages report is the one that you're after. Sometimes it can be on your daily, weekly reports, or you can change this to staff reports, go to wages and double click your wages report. Choose your week ending date. So go back to the 15th of March. Okay, there's a list of all of our staff that are on our payroll list, and there's all our columns for all our different payroll categories. Now, there's no information in there, so what we have to do is press refresh details. This will refresh the details and override all currently entered details. Do you want to continue? Well, there's no currently entered details, so yes, we do want to continue. And now all of our payroll information falls into those correct categories. So if we have a look at, for example, Zoe, okay, so she's done 33.5 Monday to Friday normal hours and did 4.5 Saturday normal hours. If there's anything that we want to change at the very last second, you can change it from here. So just double click on Zoe, and let's say, for example, that she didn't work 4.5 hours on Saturday. She worked 3.5. So we just highlight Saturday normal and type in 3.5 and press OK. So this is just the final edit ability right here. You can make some comments to the payroll person if you like. Deduct staff uniform $50. Press OK. And it shows you as well how many shifts she did and how many hours in total. All the late work allowance, any other allowances will automatically be falling into these categories here. So press OK. And now if that report is ready to go, then just press save. Do we want to close the wages for the 15th of March? So we just press that open button and press yes. Now it goes finished and we just press the print. If we have any contractors, you can ask to show them on the wages report. Press OK. And this is our week ending wages report. So that has everything in there for the preparation for the payroll person, showing the amount of shifts, the number of hours. So we show the number of shifts for salary staff mainly because we want to make sure that they were here for the 5 days or whatever amount of shifts they are supposed to do. Shows the total amount of hours. We also can do accounts for staff so they can purchase from us, and at that point there they can either pay in cash or it can come off their wages, net pay, come off their gross pay, which will leave them a little bit less in the net pay. As you can see, there's our Zoe where we said deduct staff uniform $50. So if you have different people who are doing the wages report compared to who's actually paying for the payroll, then that's a good little field there to use for communication purposes. So at this point here, we just go print report file. You can either print it to your printer or you can email it. Just press go. In this case, we haven't got Outlook open, but ordinarily it would just go straight open. Okay, thank you very much.